You're working from a great script, but there's a wonderful book behind that as well. I'm curious, how much did you look to the book for additional inspiration?
I didn't really have time. I finished the play like the day before I started this film, but I dipped in and out of it when we were reading, and I was very familiar with the story anyway. But I guess I went in and out of it, but I loved the script, and I was encouraged to make my own person, and so a lot of it I used my imagination, but I knew the story very well of the book. Liddy was, as we kind of developed in rehearsals, a girl around the farm that Bathsheba knew maybe when she was younger, and then when Bathsheba ends up being in charge of the farm, she needs like a woman on the side to like help her, but because they're friends, she's more there of just like a confident and just like a nice energy to have around.
Do you think that young women like yourself are particularly going to be able to identify with Bathsheba and see her as a role model?
Definitely, that's why I want us to do the job, definitely. I would urge everybody, women, men, young men, to come and see this and to see like just a strong woman, like a real woman who you see, and you see her like stay strong and she doesn't cave in to anything, and you see her have bad times and you see her have good times, but you still see that she has a heart and she has strength and morals. She's a strong woman who doesn't forget her morals, and she has pressures from work and from men, and she keeps her morals and she keeps her end view, and that's something that women will always struggle with forevermore. Like, you're always given pressure to be like a girlfriend or a wife or to have your job, and women will always try fight for that, and Bathsheba does stay strong and she sticks with it even when it gets hard. With the 3 different men, well, you see that she's this lively young woman who wants to experience like everything that there is in life, and all these men can offer her different things, and she quite rightly just needs to live a bit of a life before she decides to settle down with any of them, which I totally agree with. I'm down for that.
Of course, you're working with the beautiful Carey Mulligan. What was that experience like?
Just wonderful. Like, she's a very, very lovely woman. I thought that was her then, and I was like, whoa, that's weird. Just a wonderful woman that works very hard, and she's a brilliant actress, but I think more importantly, she's a very humble person, and she's a joy to be around and to get to know and also act with. We just had so much fun. We just laughed constantly. My tummy hurt all the time from laughing. It was just like being on a school trip all the time. Sometimes the weather was terrible, so all we had was each other. It was brilliant, and they're both incredible in the film, like incredible. The Christmas party was particularly hilarious. I think that like they were night shoots, and I think that I possibly got like delirious towards the end, and there was just so many silly jokes. I loved that. I loved seeing all the costumes every day. I had like, my hair is not mine in the film. My best friend on the film, Tracy, did my hair. I loved having long hair in it. I loved seeing all the props, and I love anything old. I loved being around all that and seeing it all come together.
Fantastic director as well in Thomas Vinterberg. Can you talk about that experience and what you think makes him such a special director?
I loved him so much. Like, his energy was just like nothing else. His ability to keep going even when it got hard and the days were long. He kept everybody going, and that's so important. And also, I loved the freedom that he gives you when you work as well. I love that. Like, and the adrenaline it produces. He just wants everything to be very natural, and he genuinely wanted everybody to have lots of fun. Like, I really loved Thomas, I really did.